fact that you were able to finish the sixth inning the way you did. How did you feel about your performance tonight?
Yeah, obviously gave up a lot of hits, but that's one of those things. I always kind of base my outing on how hard the balls are that got hit off me, and I felt like they didn't really hit the ball too hard, especially early in the game. But my defense came up huge, got some big double plays when we needed them, and I think the biggest thing was just being able to throw strikes consistently, and kind of put the pressure on them.
It's your group, Kevin, the start from the Nationals game through now, 2 out of 3, I'm sure you're happy with. Do you feel like you're turning a corner?
Yeah, definitely. I felt really good for the first 3 innings in Kansas City too, but obviously that fourth kind of got away from me. But yeah, I feel mechanically I feel great, and this is probably the best I've felt to start off a season health-wise. So that's good. That's one thing to take positive away from all this, but just got to be a little bit more consistent.
How much are you enjoying working with Castillo, and on the other hand, watching him perform offensively?
Yeah, he's a guy that obviously is pretty easy to root for. He's always smiling. He's got a great mentality about him, and so when he's doing really well, obviously we're very excited, and obviously he's tearing the ball off the cover, right now. So. He's just putting together good at bats and not missing his pitch, definitely.
Does it say anything about this team now that you're back in first place that, with some of the struggles, first it was the offense, now it's pitching a little bit, trying to find their way and get consistent. But, what's it say about this team to be in that position right now with those issues, that you guys have been dealing with?
Yeah, I think any team goes through those things throughout the entire season. It just kind of depends when they happen. Obviously, not the best road trip that we wanted, especially in Kansas City. That was one. Anytime you get swept, that's not good. You always want to take at least one out of 4, 1 out of 3. But we're a really good ball club. We got guys in the infield who can turn double plays really easily and do a great job at the plate also. So, you have a mix of those guys, and then we have guys who can come off the bench, and obviously our bullpen has been really strong. So, like I said, we're a really good ball team, and, I think we're really good at being able to kind of forget when we had, 4 or 5 games in a row that we're kind of struggling. But, good to get back home, and good to get the first 2 out of this series.
You mentioned your defense. How reassuring is it to have someone like Machado at third to be able to pull off that double play in the 4th inning? Yeah,
it's you kind of get used to it, honestly. It seems like he makes those plays every night, and so when he doesn't, you're kind of confused. But he's obviously one of the best third basemen in baseball, if not the best, especially right now. So he's exciting to watch every night, and you never know what you're gonna see from him, and so that's very exciting.
What would you say was working for you tonight?
Just fastball command more than anything. Had a real good feel for my split changeup, and threw some real good sliders too. I was happy with that, and when I can be able to have those 3 pitches and then also be able to throw my curveball for strikes, I can be tough on hitters.